we have a final segment in called Quick Hits, but we have a bit of time. So I want to ask you about like what's happening at the pro level right now. Like what teams are you training? Like who do you like in terms of players? I remember last time we chatted, you said Brandon Gallagher was such a nice guy.
Yeah, yeah, like, most of the work that, personally and privately I've been doing with small groups is with a couple of players on the Carolina Hurricanes. One guy's, Logan Stankoven, and the other guy is Seth Jarvis. And I got a bunch of other players that I should mention, but the list I'm so blessed. The list is so long, but everyone has their specialties. But these two particular players, I've known them for a long time, and you can see what the aspiration is to and having the willingness to improve every day. And the communication levels are starting to elevate with coaches and players and developmental coaches, personal coaches, movement coaches, yoga, breathing, all that kind of stuff. And what I mean by the communication levels elevating, if they feel like they're completely out of breath after 37 seconds on the ice, they're calling their breathing coach or they're calling their off ice coach going, I need to get more energy. What am I doing wrong? Like, and then stress builds up and they don't breathe while they're out there. They got to remember to breathe. So that coach will say, don't forget to breathe in your mouth and out your nose. And if it's like a scoring issue, my phone rings and I'm like, hey, you can do this. You remember, you haven't lost confidence. You gotta restore it. You gotta get it back. It's there. You just got to do something. So I would say those players would be Stankoven and Seth Jarvis, and there's a bunch of other ones that I could go on and on and on. But I would highlight those two guys because I talk to them the most.
And Jarvis just got added to Team Canada for the Olympics, so that's really cool.
Yeah, he was emotional with that. That's awesome. So for me, one thing that I wanted to bring up, this might be
Yeah.
on. I would maybe suggest it would be on the negative side. I don't know, but one of the things that I've never said as a development coach is, I've said that that's my guy because I work with them, but I didn't get him to the NHL where there's a group of developmental coaches that'll say he's there because of me. You know what I mean? Like when that's so far from the truth, but it's just it's a way to make themselves feel good, which is okay too. But I feel like all of us developmental coaches are trying to keep these young athletes, whether they're 7-year-old beginner or a 27-year-old friggin' 8-year NHL veteran. We want to keep them on the path, and if you're doing a really good job, they're always going to come back to you for more knowledge, for more things, suggestions on how they can stay where they're at or how they can get to where they want to go to live out their dreams. So, let's hats off to the developmental coaches because, as I said earlier, we're getting more work because these I'm calling them regular coaches, bench coaches. They're really good at what they do, but they can't. Sometimes some of them can't teach a player how to shoot a puck or how to
Right.
skate or what they want them to do. So here we are.
Right. And that's why I wanted to do this podcast, because everybody's going to talk to each other, goalies, development coaches, skating coaches, hockey players. So that was kind of the idea of this. So it's amazing.
If you enjoyed the conversation, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with your friends. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next episode.